What up, Garb kids? How's it going? This is the second installment, another 12.5% of my open challenge day. That's right, I did the math. And it is against the number 0, the word 0x. That's annoying to say. So yeah, it's an OU game, so that's good. And I go for the Hydro Pump with my lead Vaporeon, that's choice specs. And I know what you're all thinking. That's a sexy, sexy lead, and you're right. Smogon call it the worst lead in the game, but I've been having fun with it. But like you saw, I missed the Hydro Pump because that's just how my fucking life works. And he goes into a Starmie. And I think the Hydro Pump hits here, and it does do... Oh no, I miss again, sorry, my mistake. I was confusing myself with someone that didn't get hacked over all the fucking time, my bad. So I go into my Flygon now, which is boring and scarfed, and I know, but yeah, I've been having fun with that as well. So I got the T-Bolt prediction correct. And that's good for me. And the switch was obviously coming, and if it wasn't, then, you know, Starmie's not going to take a U-turn very well, so that was good. And he did go into a Steelix, and I appreciate this guy using some U-use and not whoring like a faggot. I do like acknowledge that and appreciate it. So I go back into my VAP, because I'm figuring if a Hydro Pump actually hits, it's going to do damage to anything. So he withdraws, and I just noticed his name's Alex, very cool name. And he goes back into the Starmie, and the Hydro Pump goes like a boss. And despite that not being very effective, Vap's Hydro Pumps are quite powerful with choice specs, and it does a shit ton. So that's good news. And I thought he'd predict the Flygon switch there and go for an Ice Beam, so I stayed in. But alas, he didn't, and just T-bolts me right in the dick. I think I live it though, yeah I do, I live it, and I'm just going to Hydro Pump him right in the face now. So that's good news for me as well. And that takes out the Starmie. So this Vaporeon's doing work at the moment. Considering that was like the main counter to Vaporeon he had on his team. Fake out's so obvious here it hurts. So I go into Usher, my Miltank. And it's called Miltank because Usher's called Miltank. Whoa, we're gonna start again without the retardation. My Miltank's called Usher because Usher loves cream. True story. So yeah, Miltank takes that like a motherfucker. And he U-turns out no, and he's not going to be able to do shit to my Miltank. And I'm probably going to set up Stealth Rocks. Just at a guess. This is a couple of weeks old now. And I do set up Stealth Rocks because I'm a man. And I don't think I can do anything to Steelix, like, whatsoever. So I'm probably going to switch out. Yeah, I am. So yeah, that's good. And this game might be a little slow, but by the way, guys, because my emulate was actually running quicker than it usually does. And I know that usually would imply the game's shorter, but it was so quick that I didn't put it in ×4 and I put it in ×2, which means it's a little slower than it usually would be. So anyway, he goes into his Jolteon, as I think he got rocks up. He actually I don't know, I can't remember. You guys, I'm sure you saw. So he goes to the Jolteon on the switch, and the Hydro Pump just fucking rapes his face. Because people don't expect the choice spec Hydro Pump ever. So he goes back into the A-Palm, or the Ambipom, trying to get the fake out on this Vap. But I just go right back into Miltank, because there's nothing he can do to touch me. I don't think, unless he has the Brick Break. Which he doesn't, he just turns out. So that's a good play on his part. And that's Life Orb, so that is getting withered down, especially with the rocks. I can dig it. I want to say I Milk Drink here. Oh, I remember what happens now. He goes into Hype. And it's quite a weird Hype set, but it does give me a lot of shit. So I go for the Milk Drink here just to see what he's going to do. Figuring he can't kill me in one. But to my disdain, he's actually going to go for the Swords Dance. And that sucks dick. Because I'm not sure if I have anything that can live a hit. And Usher can't do shit because he's got my only attack on his Body Slam. So I follow the Vap, which needed to be done. And oh, he missed the Mega Horn. That was huge because I think I outspeed. Yeah, that was massively important. I don't know what I'd have done without that miss. I mean, I know I got the double Hydro miss at the beginning, but that hurt him a lot. So I predict that he won't go for the Fake Out, and I go for my Hydro Pump. And it works perfectly. So, my Vaporeon is taking out 3 pokes so far, and not to mention saved me from that Hyperion sweep. So Charizard comes in, takes a bastard load from the Stealth Rocks. And he goes for the Thunder Punch, and I just stay in like a dumb piece of shit. But Vaporeon did his job, it wasn't really worth saving him at that point. Especially, did he have rocks up there? I can't remember. Either way though, going to my T-Tower. This is my banded T-Tower, I think. Or maybe even scarfed, I don't remember. But I get that SS up, and he goes for the fire punch. I don't know why he did that. That was lost on me completely. Maybe going for the burn. That's all I can imagine. So I go for the crunch, and that is blatantly going to kill, especially if this is my banded one. So yeah, that's pretty delicio. Apparently Wi-Fi is still a bit shitty, so just keep trying to get your tournament matches done for my war guys. I'm getting on your PMs, and even if I don't reply, it might just be because I can't be asked, but I am getting all of them. So after the hype comes in, I go into my Coon, and this is my Choice Specs Coon, so you can see how balanced this team is. Banded T-Tar, banded Scarf Flygon, Specs Coon, and Specs Vap. And that's just what we've seen so far. Oh, and there was a Mill Tank as well. So he goes for the Earthquake. I'm guessing that's not going to kill, and anything I throw at him is going to fucking sting. So I'm... Oh, right. That was a switch-in. Never mind. I'm talking shit again. So I get the Hydro Pump off now because I'm faster. And that's obviously going to rip many a dick off right Hyperior. Which is good news for me. If this doesn't kill, I'm going to kill myself. But it does. Now we're good. Coon just being a man, because he is the Coon. The Sandstorm was an unwise decision, considering like none of my pokes have lefties. I did not put a lot of thought into this team. So he goes into Steelix. I assume he has absolutely nothing to take it at this point, as a Steelix will not take a Hydro Pump very well. And that is exactly what he gets hit by. Right in the dick! So that's delicious and a half. I'm going to Liverpool. If any of you people from England probably know where that is, not people from America. So I'm not going to be uploading until Monday. That's why I'm getting one up now. But I will upload as soon as I get back, and many a times after that. So that was a good game, Zero. Well played and all that jazz, and I'll catch you guys later.